Hello everyone, welcome to another YouTube video, or welcome if you are new. My name is Rowena. So today, you can tell from the title, we're going to be talking not exactly what to expect at an open call, but more as how to prepare for it. So the things you have to do beforehand so you can actually present really well and be your best self at an open call, and that comes with a little bit of some tips and tricks. After you've reached out to the agencies and obviously applied, and obviously have had a call back, so either you've had a call back from applying online to come in and meet with them, so that's like more of an interview because they're further interested in you, or you have looked on their website and they have open calls on, let's say, Wednesdays or someday during the week, and you're just walking into an open call. So first thing you're gonna do is, get ready, open your laptop. Research is a huge part of this. You know what agency you're gonna go meet. You need to know about the agency. I'm not saying you need to know every single detail and every fact and every single thing about it, but you do need to know when they started, you know, if they were owned by another agency, how many agencies they have, where they have locations around the world, are they worldwide, are they not, you know, how many years they've been going, what kind of categories do they support plus size models, do they support fitness models, you know, you need to know these. So these are basics that you need to know, so that when you actually come in there, you can ask your questions, you can give them a fun fact that maybe they didn't even know, or even just start up a conversation and be like, oh, so you guys opened in, you know, 19 whatever, that was really cool, and then you guys joined with, you know, you collaborated and you joined agencies, didn't you? And that's just a conversation starter, and it makes you feel less nervous. It makes them feel impressed with you because you know about the agency. It shows that you are willing, it shows that you're hardworking. So yeah, so that's the first step. The second step you need to do is prep. You need to practice how to walk. Practice how to walk, watch YouTube videos. I don't know if there's online classes, but I think YouTube videos can really be helpful. So practice how to walk again and again and again and again. They are most probably going to ask you to walk, so you would want to at least have that down for your own benefit. Yet again, it's even if you didn't walk as best as possible, especially if you're a new model and you've never modeled before, that is okay. It's good to know how to walk better than others, obviously, but if you don't know how to walk, and if you did everything else good with your talking, with your images, with everything else that you presented throughout the interview or throughout the open call, they might just ignore that and push it back, because they know that if they're really interested in you, they're gonna still keep you and train you how to walk. It's not such a big no-no for them. So, train how to walk. The next thing is look at girls' pictures. Look at how they pose. Look at how they look at the camera. Practice with your eyes. Practice with your face. Practice what you would do in front of the camera. Now, they're not going to ask you to do a full-on photo shoot, but they might ask to take a picture of you, and you want to be able to look pretty good. They might tell you, you know, lift your head up a little, or bring it down, or can you just give me a side look? So just look at yourself in the mirror and try to figure those out. Don't go overboard, but that's just a third tip of mine. The next thing you do is when you go into an open call, even though they might never ask you, I suggest that you always do it. Bring with you a swimsuit, a black swimsuit top and bottom, nothing too crazy, nothing too stylish. It could even be a colored one or a white one or whatever it is that you have. If you don't have a plain colored one, that's fine. So bring a swimsuit with you. They might ask you to put on a swimsuit so that they can see your body, because clothes sometimes hide the girl's body and they want to see that. So pack that with you. The next thing I would pack is a little hairbrush, and the reason being is because sometimes if it's windy wherever you're going, or you've been walking the whole day and your casting is at like 5 p.m, your hair gets tangled and it's not going to look as like nice and flowy, you know, where you can actually like flip it over in the picture and it can look good. You want to pack a pair of heels. Either you're going to walk in with the heels and that's going to be awesome, or you can pack them with you if you don't want to be wearing the heels the entire day. I understand that, so you can always pack that with you. Don't wear a lot of makeup. So that's the fourth tip, I think. Don't wear a lot of makeup. Come very naturally. Don't overdo it with what you're going to put on your face. You can put some concealer on, some mascara, but that's all I would really do. And then how you dress over there is going to always be probably jeans, a black skirt, a black or white tank top, a t-shirt. Mostly you want to do black on black, but I know summer sometimes is difficult, so try to do that. So the next thing I would do in order of preparation is, if you have pictures of yourself, whether you modeled 5 years ago or 3 or 4 or you know, last month, bring those in, even if they're old pictures. Honestly, when I went into Click, I brought them photos of myself from, I think it was like 3 years ago, from Jordan. So I did some of that, and I did some of the photos I did back in Boston. So, you know, get pictures with you. Try to put them on a tablet or even print them out, whatever you can do. The other thing is, I want you guys to write down your skills. Now, modeling is no longer just about how you look. I mean, yes, that's a huge deal. That's a huge point, is how you look, how tall you are, and your body shape. You know, that is really the biggest thing. But the other thing is, I would say, is really your skills. What are you able to do? You know, are you a runner? Are you an artist? Do you dive? Are you a water person? Are you not a water person? You know, are you good with nutrition? I don't know, are you a chef? Are you a vegan chef? Are you a vegetarian chef? Do you know, stuff like that. So these are like considered skills. Even if you're like a mountain biker and you bike all the time and go on hikes, that's technically a skill, I would say, because that could be then looked at. So if you have those, so what I want you guys to do is basically have printed out on a paper your skills, the things that you can do. Even if you think it's not necessarily a skill, I would still write it down, because you don't know what they're gonna look into it like how they're gonna see it and how they're gonna incorporate this skill into the modeling working world. I would practice the kind of things that they're gonna ask you. I don't want to go into this into detail, because this is gonna be a whole separate thing. And I later announce I'm doing this whole new thing. Look at you guys, you're probably on the edge of your seats. Just kidding. But I'm doing a whole other thing that I'm going to launch this website coming up soon. So I don't want to give out too much, but I want to give out just enough that I am able to help you guys. And also, if I film the open call video / actually being there and how that's going to go step by step, I don't want to give out too much in this video. But what I did want to say is, the other thing you should do is practice what they might ask you. So, you know, where are you from? Obviously, you know that. Where are you from? How old are you? How long have you been modeling for? Where are your parents from? What do you like to do for fun? Do you have friends in the city? Where do you live? How far do you live? How do you commute? How long is your commute? Have you ever been interested in any brands or designers? Is there something specific that you're looking for to get out of this agency? Why did you pick, I don't know, Muse Model Management? Why did you pick them? Why'd you pick them? Why'd you come here? Why did you think that this would be a suitable place for you? So kind of things that you would be asked at any interview. I would suggest that you YouTube, Google or YouTube things, common questions that are asked at interviews, and see what that is, because that is still incorporated into this open call / interview. Yeah, and this goes for everything. Even if they already looked at your application and they liked you and then they asked you to come in, I know where the nerves are coming in from, and you're like, oh my god, I've already taken the first step, I gotta check on that, and I just wanna get in the door, I'm so close. I get that, but don't work yourself up, don't get too nervous, take it easy, you got this, and still present yourself and still practice your looks, prepare, pack the things you need, do your research, do all of those things regardless. Don't get ahead of yourself and still present yourself. Always remember, being an overachiever is a lot better than not, you know, not going all the way. So, and to posture, is there always, I mean, right now I'm literally hunching, and I think it's because I can't get the camera back, but like usually I would be sitting like this, but I'm doing that. So bad move, but usually, you know, they're gonna be watching your posture. They're gonna be watching how you sit, how you talk, how you smile, how you present yourself, how gentle you are you vulgar when you open the chair? I know those things are like so little, and you're like, you know, and like, I'm not telling you that this is 100% they're gonna be like, oh my god, like she did that kind of weird. That's not the case, but it's just like in anything else, you want to present yourself as best as possible. So that means smiling at somebody from far away, from the end of the room, you know, even though you're sitting with like 2 people that are interviewing you, and there's a little pause and somebody passed by and there's, you know, glass doors, and you just went, like, smiled or something. That's nice, you know, you get friendly, and even if they didn't notice it, that person noticed it, and if that person later on has to meet with those 2 people to make a decision about you, or if they discuss you, that person's gonna put in a good word for you just because he saw that you were a nice person. Be extra prepared, be professional. You know, if they don't shake your hand, for example, if you know, you just came out of the elevator, I don't know, you're sitting at the waiting room, and if they come up to you and they're like, oh, hi, and you know, they're walking up to you and you can tell that they're coming over to say hi, or they might just be like, hi Rowena, like come on by or whatever. The person that you meet or the person that's approaching, be like, hi, stand up immediately, smile straight back, put your hand out, shake their hand, be like, hi, my name is Rowena, very nice to meet you. Start small talk. How's the weather? You know, the weather is really beautiful today. What have you been up to? The office seems really busy. Like, where are you from? So yeah, so just get really talkative. Don't overdo it, but get talkative, be friendly, talk to them, ask them questions, get to know them as a person versus just knowing the agency, because you're also gonna have that one-on-one conversation time. So yeah, those are my tips and tricks on how to prepare and how to get yourself ready for an open call, or if you had already gotten a chance to apply and they had called you in to the agency to meet with you a little further. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's everything. I think that's pretty much it. I hope this helped you guys. I hope that helps you, and I'm wishing you all the best of luck. And actually, other than that, for a video call, I know video calls are gonna be doing castings right now for video calls, so I'm also going to include that in the next video. So I'm going to do an what to expect at an open call, and then Zoom video calls of interviews or open calls where that takes place, but it's more virtual. I am going to do some research on it so I can give you the best possible advice. I might ask my agent about it, and I might ask a couple of girls that have already done the Zoom call and see how it went with them, what they asked them, so I can give you the best possible shebang, so you can take from this video. So yeah, I love you guys so very much, and I just want to take a really quick moment and say that my heart goes out to every single person out there that is protesting right now, and it goes out to George Floyd and his family and his friends. It goes out to every person that has been affected by this, every colored person. Black lives do matter, and Black lives should be treated fairly. Each person has the right to live. Each person has the right to walk on this earth and feel that they are safe and protected. And justice needs to be served. And this has to change, because it has been getting out of hand, and it has been years and years and years and years, generation after the other. And it's not fair, because kids, they are not born to hate. And that's one thing that I kind of said in my last Instagram post, which I was saying that we need to teach love. And if you have little cousins at home, and if you just had a baby, if you have a little sister, teach love at home, because once you teach that at home, it's going to go out for the rest of the world. And other than that, teach them, educate them, teach about equality, and be the change that you want to see is basically what I'm trying to say. And yeah, prayers, love, and thoughts go out to every person, and I love you all very much. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about this in the comments below, and if you have any questions or any feelings or things that you need to discuss, if you feel like you have feelings that are not being heard, reach out to me via DM on my Instagram. And I love you guys very, very, very much. Love and kisses, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Be safe, be well.